circumstance in which public schools are starved is if every student.
The creator reiterates a common talking point of charter school advocates, that they're just providing choices, and that the only way that public schools would be funded is if every single student made the choice to leave their public school and go to a charter school. However, as I'm going to show, this is not only a straw man argument, but it's just so wrong on the facts. The way education financing works in most states is that the funding follows the student. So there is a per student amount of funding that each school will get depending on the amount of students that they have. Literally, the state will do a count of students at the school at a given point in time. That's why schools are so anal about attendance, especially recently, because their funding literally depends on it. If students are not showing up, if they are not enrolled, then, or if they miss so many days of school that they're deemed not enrolled, then they may lose funding. So if you have, let's say, like 10% of students leave a given school, that school will then lose 10% of its funding. However, schools cannot just downsize 10%. That's not how running an entity works. Any business knows this, right? There are hard costs that you have to have independently of whether or not you're getting that 10% funding, like electricity to run the whole school, which doesn't matter whether you have 10% fewer students. Yeah, I guess you can turn off the lights in the classroom that's not being used, but there's so much more at stake there. Further, this guy completely ignores the fact that public schools disproportionately take students with learning disabilities, physically disabled students, students with 504 plans, basically the most challenging students to educate. In fact, bring this up at any charter, and you will get the most unsatisfying answer you have ever heard in your life. They have no plan for how to take these students. In fact, many of them just don't, right, as a matter of practice, without, of course, discriminating against them, because that's actually illegal. Now, you can have a real debate about whether the benefits of charters outweigh the costs, but in order to actually replace public schools effectively, you need to do so much more than they're currently doing.